Is that good?
Okay, hold on. I gotta get hold on.
Ladies and gentlemen, could I have your attention, please, as we direct our attention over to the Lady Devil softball field as we are getting ready to host our friends from Hiwassee Dam. One thing very unusual tonight for the Lady Devils, this is senior night, but we don't have a single senior. So tonight, we are going to honor a wonderful lady that we all knew and loved. As you can see over there at the Lady Devil dugout, a picture and that beautiful smile from Carrie Powell. Let me just say a few brief words about a lady who was part of our family. And several times during her career here at Swain County High School, Carrie had offers to go elsewhere, make more money, have more benefits. But in talking with her, every time she would say, Swain County High School is my family. I don't want to go anywhere else. This is my family. A quick little story that is a little funny story about Carrie. Years ago up on the Maroon Devil football field, after a football game, we were down on the field, and the cameraman, the late Steve Claxton, came up with the idea, hey, let's fake Carrie out and make her think that we're going to put her on the air and you'll interview her. So I ran over to Carrie. Steve had the camera pointed right at her, and I put the microphone in Carrie Powell's face, and she took off running like a jackrabbit. I realized then how athletic Carrie Powell really was. A lot of people don't know, but Carrie Powell was an All-American soccer player. She was an outstanding athlete. And as we all know, if you had any contact with Carrie Powell, you realized she was an even more outstanding person. The beautiful thing about Carrie Powell was she cared more about the athletes that she was treating and working with than she did about herself. Carrie Powell lived that throughout her life here at Swain County High School. And as we see her smiling face, a smile that would light up a room wherever she would be, any of us who knew Carrie Powell or came in contact with her loved her dearly. She was part of our Lady Devil and Maroon Devil family in so many ways. And I can say this from the heart as well. In talking with some of the other coaches from other area high schools, they will tell you that Carrie Powell helped them take care of their athletes as well. So today, in lieu of Senior Day, as we have no seniors on our Lady Devil softball team, we want to take just a moment and remember the legacy, the love, and the talent that Carrie Powell had for Swain County High School and its athletes. And I want you to do one thing, if you would. If you were ever treated by or came in contact or knew Carrie Powell, I want you to stop and raise your hand. That's a lot of people. Even our great friends at Hiwassee Dam, talking with the coaches there, they also shared with me stories about how Carrie helped treat some of their athletes as well. So today, ladies and gentlemen, let's take just a moment and remember the legacy and the example the life of Carrie Powell showed us in so many wonderful years as our certified athletic trainer here at Swain County High School. We all mourn for Carrie, but I can promise you where she is today, and she had a strong faith, she is not mourning. I'm sure she's looking down with a smile at this very special day here with her family at Swain County High School. If you would, just take a moment and with a silent prayer, let's take a moment to remember the wonderful memory of the late Carrie Powell. Thank you. Now, one final idea before we get in the dugout and get things underway for baseball and softball. If you would, we know Carrie is up in a beautiful place. Let's just take a moment and point skyward, because that's where Carrie Powell is today as she is looking down on us. Let's point skyward to Carrie Powell. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you.
And then
Ladies and gentlemen, we've had a special presentation here today for the late Carrie Powell in lieu of seniors here at Swain County High School. Just a wonderful person that we all miss. And again, no seniors on the Lady Devil softball team, even though we had 4 on the baseball team. But Carrie Powell and her beautiful smiling face is now remembered out in the outfield on the fence in right center field. So we'll be back to get things underway with Lady Devil. Fans, welcome back here on the Maroon Devils Network. It has been a busy afternoon. Again, senior night for the baseball team nearby, and of course, a special presentation for the wonderful and so much missed Carrie Powell just before the Lady Devil softball game. First pitch in for the outstanding Riley Rawls is going to be in for a strike as the Hiwassee Dam Lady Eagles are going to lead off with Olivia McNabb. More on her as the game goes on, but she is one of the best players in the Smoky Mountain Conference. McNabb is outstanding. And I'm just being brutally honest. She is hitting .578, 20 runs scored, 26 hits, 20 RBIs, 4 home runs, you name it. Again, Olivia McNabb is all Smoky Mountain Conference or I'm not sitting here. It's just that simple. She is a very good player, one of the best players on the field for either team. And there's one of the reasons why. Base hit right into right field that she's going to stretch into a double. She can run, she can hit. Now she's going to go all the way to third, and it's going to wind up with a stand-up triple. That is the ability of Olivia McNabb, and it's so unusual. 3 McNabbs on this team: Olivia, Avery McNabb, and Katie McNabb. 3 McNabbs on this team for Hiwassee Dam. And we'll tell you more as we go along. We're just trying to get our thoughts back on the game after pregame activities as we had senior night for the baseball team over there nearby, and we'll talk about that as we go along. Here's Riley Rawls with a windup and the pitch. Going to be in for a strike, but we recognize Lawson Woodard, Derek Arellano, Carter Hayes, and Braden Ruwe, the 4 seniors on the Maroon Devil baseball team tonight. Our hats off to them for a great year and being great leaders on the Maroon Devil baseball team with Coach Mike Verano and his assistants. A great bunch of guys. Pitch in high for a ball. But again, both these teams, baseball and softball, are both going to be playing today and are both going to be at Hiwassee Dam tomorrow. Again, this game was scheduled for yesterday. Of course, we ran into rain, and so it was moved up today. So the 2 teams are going to be playing back-to-back. There's a foul ball, no play behind the plate. Riley Rawls coming in, and she is in an interesting race here for the strikeout leader for the Smoky Mountain Conference. Paisley Johnson, with 2 games left, has 131 strikeouts. Our Riley Rawls for the Maroon Devils has 129, only 2 behind Johnson. And so, again, those are the top 2 strikeout leaders. Pitching, there is another strikeout for Riley Rawls on the punch-out of Avery McNabb. So the McNabb girl back-to-back, and now it's going to be Brinkley Payne back for the Eagles of Hiwassee Dam. I have some stats, some I don't have, but Brinkley having a great year, hitting .429, 5 home runs on the year. And this girl, sophomore, has a lot of power facing the sophomore right arm of Riley Rawls. There's a foul ball out of play off the bat of Brinkley Payne. We'll set up the Maroon Devil defense here for you. Of course, in the circle, as always, Riley Rawls, Carly Tisateski. I think the best catcher in the Smoky Mountain Conference back there behind the plate. Over at first base, Faith Woodard. At second, Kaylee Parker. At third is Allie Stevenson. And at shortstop is Kennedy Anthony. That is your Lady Devil infield. Pitch high for a ball. Got a runner on third. Again, as we mentioned, McNabb led off with a triple. And the outfield for the Lady Devils in left is Maddie Bird. In center is Mackenzie Bird. And in right is Addison Jenkins. And again, yeah, we have sisters just like the McNabb folks of Hiwassee Dam. 3 McNabbs on this team. Oh, off speed, in for a strike. Great pitch, and that one caught. Brinkley Payne looking. So 1 down, 1 on. As Payne steps back into the batter's box. On deck is going to be Sky Taylor. Payne is the starting shortstop for the Eagles. Pitch in, missing high. Beautiful day. I mean, as Joe Holt and I were talking before the game, this is the, I guess, the first day when you can feel comfortable in shorts and a T-shirt. It is 80 degrees. It is a beautiful afternoon. We hope for the same tomorrow when both teams travel to Hiwassee Dam. Oh, big swing and a miss, and that's strikeout number 2 already for Riley Rawls. Two down now. Sky Taylor, the starting second baseman for the Eagles. In the batter's box again, Olivia McNabb led off with a triple. Let's see if Raleigh Rawls and the Lady Devil defense can strand her at third base. And, of course, the Hiwassee Dam coaches, Chet Kendall and Andy Rogers, want to give all the coaches for both teams a lot of credit. Pitch in low for a ball. They're, getting rich doing this. And I know I say that tongue-in-cheek, but because high school coaches don't do it for the money, especially in sports other than even the football coaches don't do it for the money. It's just that simple. Pitch low in the dirt. Carly digs it up. McNabb back on third base. Any kind of a ball in play, I think McNabb is going to take off. She can run. Again, Sky Taylor batting with two out. Katie McNabb, already 3 McNabbs in the top 6 hitters. Actually in the top 5 hitters. We've already had Olivia McNabb, Avery McNabb, and Katie McNabb is on deck behind Taylor. And glad to have you along, whether you're listening from the Swain County area as a Maroon Devil fan or listening from Cherokee County. Pitch in for a strike as Rawls catches Taylor looking. So if you're listening from the Cherokee County, Hiwassee Dam area, glad to have you along. We'll try to be as impartial as we can here on this Wednesday afternoon. Great day for softball. Foul ball off the bat of Taylor. Going to be a foul ball. Katie on deck, as we mentioned. Olivia McNabb already on third base, where she led off. And, of course, we appreciate all our Lady Devil coaches, head coach Toby Burrell, assisted by Kevin Jones and Robbie Brown and Amanda Carson. Just great folks to be associated with all these years, and it has been a pleasure. Pitch in, there's a punch-out, strike 3. As, again, Taylor got caught looking, and 3 in a row shut down by Riley Rawls as McNabb led off with a triple and gets stranded at third base. We go to the bottom of the first. It's 0-0 here on the Maroon Devils Network. Fans, welcome back. We're on a beautiful Wednesday afternoon here. Again, kind of an unusual day, but again, when rain shows up on the regular Tuesday play day, then you move it up to Wednesday. The thing is, this is kind of a different kind of week, as now Riley Rawls will be leading off for the Lady Devils, and the first pitch is going to be in for a strike. Kennedy Anthony and Carly Tisateski hitting 1-2-3 here in the bottom of the first inning. As we are rocking and rolling against Hiwassee Dam, more about that in just a minute. As again, In the pitching circle is Olivia McNabb. Swing and a miss for a quick strike 2. And again, Olivia McNabb, one of the top pitchers in the conference. Talking off the air a moment ago with Joe Holt and Emma Dingle here. I really think between probably Olivia McNabb, Paisley Johnson of Murphy, and Riley Rawls of Swain, those are the top 3 pitchers in the Smoky Mountain Conference. And they are just outstanding. And I'm pretty sure all of them will be back next year. I know Johnson and Rawls are sophomores. Pitch in the dirt. Olivia McNabb, let me check her. Let's see. Olivia is a junior. So all 3 of these outstanding pitchers will be back next year on the Smoky Mountain Conference. And they have the ability to dominate. Swing and a miss. Rawls goes down for 1 down. Riley, big cut. A big cut. She went after it on that one, and Riley has the power to hit the long ball. Kennedy Anthony batting now. Carly Tisateski is going to be on deck here on senior night at Swain County High School. But again, our Lady Devils, not one single senior. That bodes well for Coach Toby Burrell and his staff for next year and the days ahead. All these young ladies will be back. Swing and a miss by Kennedy, who's having a great year as well, defensively and at the plate. Carly Tisateski, one of the top batters in the Smoky Mountain Conference, is going to be on deck. And Kennedy is having a great year as well. And there's a shot into left field, going to be caught though, and that's going to be out number 2. So now it's going to be Carly Tisateski, and I was just running some numbers last night. I believe, let's see here, if I get this correct, Zoe Schuler leads the Smoky Mountain Conference in batting average, hitting .581. Olivia McNabb, that we saw hit for Hiwassee Dam in the top of the first, is second, hitting .578. Okay. And hitting third, Carly Tisateski for the Lady Devils, hitting .545. So we have 2 of the top 3 hitters in the league playing against each other tonight with Carly and, again, the outstanding bat of Olivia McNabb. All 3 of these young ladies are just outstanding with the bat. Big swing and a miss for a strike 2. 2 down now, nobody on. Carly with Faith Woodard on deck. Carly gets back in the box. But these 2 teams battling for potential regular season standings here. There's a ground ball between first and second in for a base hit. So the Lady Devils, Carly Tisateski gets on with a base hit. Talking about the standings. Right now, of course, Robbinsville at 10-0, Murphy at 9-1, our Lady Devils at 6-4, and right behind us, Hiwassee Dam at 5-5, and Cherokee a game behind the Eagles at 4-6. So again, it's between Robbinsville and Murphy for the conference championship. Nobody can win it except one of those 2 teams. So right now, Swain and Hiwassee Dam are both battling for 3rd and 4th place. Oh, ground ball to third base. But the Lady Eagles third baseman starting to make the throw fell down. So Faith Woodard is going to be on over at third base. A tough break over there for third baseman Gracie Rhodes. She fielded the ball cleanly, got up, was going to make the throw and just fell. Lost her balance trying to set her feet and throw. And so now the Lady Devils are getting a break and now have runners at first and second with 2 down. Kaylee Parker, the batter now for the Lady Devils. And again, Faith on first, Carly on second. And again, thanks to Joe Holt getting us set up and for allowing us to videotape and also broadcast Senior Day for the baseball team and the special Kerry Powell presentation here for the Lady Devil softball team. Very special events for those people involved, no question. And Kerry Powell was very special to all of us. Pitch high for a ball. 2 down. Kaylee Parker, the Lady Devils second baseman, with a chance to give the Lady Devils a lead here. This should be a very competitive ball game. Oh, swing and a miss, and that's going to leave 2 on base as our Lady Devils leave 2 stranded, and we've played 1 with no score, 0-0. We'll be back with the top of the second after this timeout. Fans, welcome back. We've played one inning here on the Maroon Devils Network, live from Swain County High School. We have softball and baseball, no score in either game. They're still in the first inning over on the baseball diamond next door on senior night. And again, our hats off to Lawson Woodard, Derek Arlano, Carter Hayes, and of course Braden Ruwe, the 4 Maroon Devil seniors. Pitch in, Riley Rawls, swing and a miss for a strike for the Lady Eagles of Hiwassee Dam. It's going to be another McNabb. What else is new? We've already seen 2 McNabb ladies hit here. This is Katie McNabb, the center fielder. Swing and a miss for strike 2. On deck is going to be Bella Stiles, followed by Gracie Rhodes. Here for Hiwassee Dam. Again, playing here at Swain today, both baseball and softball. And guess what? They're going to go to Hiwassee Dam tomorrow, do it all over again over there. And I was talking to some of the guys on the Hiwassee Dam baseball team walking in. Here's a high pop-up, could be in play, and it's going to be, in and out of the glove at first base over there. A tough break for our Lady Devil first baseman, Faith Woodard. I think that ball got hung up in the sun a little bit. It was really high, and she kind of twisted around trying to make the catch and couldn't pull the ball down. So McNabb is going to be on here in the second inning. Bella Stiles batting now, the right fielder for Hiwassee Dam. Again, coached by Chet Kendall and Andy Rogers. We appreciate their conversations here. There's a bunt attempt going to be foul behind the plate. Talking to the coach, and he said, look, he had talked about one of the players that they had hurt last year, and Carrie Powell was so good to stay with her and try to treat her and care for her, even though it wasn't a Maroon Devil player. But she still tried to help that player out from Hiwassee Dam. There's a bunt to third base, throw on down to first in time. And that's the smart play over there by Lady Devil third baseman Allie Stevenson. Got the batter at first base. Gracie Rhodes hitting now. Talking about third base, she is the starting third baseman for the Eagles. On deck is going to be Callie Haglin, and she will be the designated player today for the Eagles. They're going to be dressed in their looks like blue jerseys and black pants. There's a high pop-up. This one's out of play. No way for a play over there. Almost got an unsuspecting fan over there in that area between the softball and baseball fields. It is those foul balls can drop in there from both baseball and softball. And they call it softball, but it hurts if you get hit. It's not real soft. Better than a baseball, but it still hurts. Here we go. Riley with the windup and the throw. Got to be another foul almost in the same area. So now the folks over there are starting to be a little scared, as that's 2 foul balls in a row over in that. There's probably, I don't know, maybe 35 feet maybe between the two fields. It's just a little passage alleyway between the two fields. Close here if you've never been. Another foul ball. This one's going to actually roll off the dugout of the visiting Lady Eagles of Hiwassee Dam. 2 strikes now with 1 down on Gracie Rhodes. With again, Callie Haglin on deck. No score. We're in the top of the second. Both teams can improve their standings, if you will, in the Smoky Mountain Conference regular season. Pitch high for a ball. Now the Lady Devils, and again, not being negative or pessimistic, we can't finish any higher than there's a high pop-up, and it's going to be, just outside the right field line. Just outside the line. Coming hard for it over there. We had 2 of our Lady Devils, Kaylee Parker coming hard, also Addison Jenkins coming hard from right field. That one, I mean, that couldn't have been more than a foot at most off the right field line. That was so close to being a hit. Swing and a miss, and that's going to be another strikeout for Riley Rawls. Gracie Rhodes goes down. And that's going to mean 2 out with Callie Hagelin, again, the designated player for Hiwassee Dam, coming to the plate now. Wearing number 8 again. Hiwassee Dam in their blue jerseys, black pants, blue socks. Lady Devils in white jerseys, white socks. And first pitch in is going to be in for a ball. And our Lady Devils in gray pants with maroon pinstripes. Good looking uniform both ways. Over on the diamond, more about that in just a moment. Here's Rawls with a windup. Pitch in, ball. Over on the baseball diamond right now, the Maroon Devils up with a 2-0 lead here in the bottom of the first inning, and there looks like another run just scored on a pass ball. So the Maroon Devils have a 3-0 lead in the bottom of the first inning over Hiwassee Dam. Foul ball off the bat of Hagelin with 2 on, or check that, 2 out, 1 on. Down at second base now is number 10, Katie McNabb, one of the 3 McNabbs on this Hiwassee Dam team. Again, our Lady Devils 6-4 in conference play, Hiwassee Dam 5-5. So we're neck and neck, 3rd and 4th place here on the Smoky Mountain Conference standings. Pitch in for a strike from Rawls, who is again neck and neck with Paisley Johnson and Murphy for the strikeout lead in this tight Smoky Mountain Conference, and they're both sophomores. 2 more years of outstanding pitching, we hope, from both these young ladies. And ground ball is going to be just foul down the first base side. We could see it from here as we're stationed outside the right field fence. Emma Dingle actually is almost right down the fence line here with the camera work. I put her in the danger zone. I'm over here kind of in the safe capacity outside. Yeah, Emma's quicker and much younger than me. So here we go, Rawls with a windup. Oh, boy, that looked good. That looked good from here, but again, I'm at an outfield. I'm outside the right field fence, and that's about 200 and probably 10 feet away from home plate. Right field is 196. Rawls looks in with Carly, gets the sign. Another foul ball. No play. But coming into this game with the outstanding pitching, and I tell you, some good hitting as well. I really expected a tight game, and so far we're seeing just that. Both pitchers are having their way pretty much. Riley Rawls for the Lady Devils and Olivia McNabb for Hiwassee Dam. Pitch in. There's another punch-out, strikeout for Riley Rawls as the Lady Eagles leave one stranded, and we go to the bottom of the second, and there's no score. Stay with us. We'll be right back. Fans, welcome back. Believe it or not, we're already into the bottom of the second inning here in a great Smoky Mountain Conference matchup here between the Lady Eagles and Lady Devils. There's a ground ball to first. It's going to get through, rounding first and probably hitting on down to second now. The Lady Devils will get the bottom of the second, started off with a bang by Maddie Bird. And that's got to be listed as an error. So I think both teams have had at least one. I think the Lady Eagles now have been stuck with 2 errors here in the ball game. So now the Lady Devils with a potential go-ahead run at second base, and Addison Jenkins is going to be hitting your second base. So a change at second. There's another bunt. This one foul down the third base side. Everybody's going to have to come back and start over. That bunt off the bat of the Lady Devils, and that is Allie Stevenson. Again, Addison Jenkins now at first. Maddie Bird over at third. Lady Devils with an opportunity to take the lead here. There's a ground ball to third. Oh, they got a runner hung up between first, or check that third and home. Here's the rundown. Oh, it's going to hit somebody on the head. It might have hit our Lady Devil on the batting helmet. It looked like it hit Maddie Bird on the batting helmet. And the ball bounced crazily into short left field. Talk about a crazy play, a big break for the Lady Devils, but a tough blow for the Lady Eagles. Man, I really believe that ball hit the batting helmet of Maddie Bird because it bounced crazy on the rundown. There's a strike in to Mackenzie Bird now. Of course, we're talking about the Bird sisters. We have both those young ladies playing today, Maddie and Mackenzie. But wow, what a crazy play. What a bad break for the Eagles. What a big break for the Lady Devils. Pitch in low for a ball from McNabb. And again, no fault to pitcher Olivia McNabb, but a couple of really crazy plays. One an error, one a miscue on a play at first, and now a weird throw on the rundown between third and home. Here's another bunt attempt, going to be foul. So 2 strikes. Got runners at first and second, and our Lady Devils now have a 1-0 lead. So again, just a feel for the Lady Eagles of Hiwassee Dam, but of course the Lady Devils loving every minute of this inning that has really resulted in some benefit. Again, tough play at first. And now that run down between third and home. High, a wild pitch is going to advance our runners. Now it's going to be Addison Jenkins over at third and Allie Stevenson, I believe, over at second base. First base open. And right now, I believe one down. Batting now is going to be Mackenzie Bird. And another. Looks like Mackenzie might have got grazed by that pitch, so I believe that's going to be a hit by pitch against McNabb. So now the Lady Devils, one down, bases loaded, top of the lineup, and the big bat of Riley Rawls. Riley moving into the leadoff spot here. Pitch in for a strike. But again, an unusual inning, to say the least. Ground ball right up the middle, going to be a base hit. One run is in, another run rounding third. The throw is going to be at third and out at third base, I believe, unless I'm totally wrong. It's going to be the Lady Devil on the base paths. Nope. No, yeah, she's out. So that's going to be, again, 2 runs are in. Lady Devils with a 3-0 lead. Throw coming into third base. I believe that's going to be Mackenzie Bird over there out at third. But again, 2 big runs in and a big hit by Riley Rawls. That is 2 RBIs off the bat of Riley Rawls. Kennedy Anthony batting now, hit a fly ball into left field last time. So I believe we have 2 out now. Pitch in for a strike as Olivia McNabb is trying to get out of this inning through no fault of hers. It has been a bad inning for Hiwassee Dam defensively. Kennedy Anthony at the plate. Carly Tisateski on deck. Foul ball. Over on the baseball diamond, Maroon Devils already with a 3-0 lead over Hiwassee Dam in the second inning. Yes. Maroon Devils, I believe, are going to be batting in the bottom of the second as we see Hiwassee Dam taking the field right now. We're also in the bottom of the second inning here in softball. And believe it or not, both games show a 3-0 Maroon Devil lead. There's a line shot. Good catch. Official, I believe that is totally unofficial. So if you disagree, I understand. Faith Woodard batting now, got on with an error her first time up. Now the Lady Devils with a 4-0 lead, bottom of the second. Big swing and a miss by Faith, who has a strong bat as well. Kaylee Parker going to be on deck. But both teams are very capable of hitting as a team. Hiwassee Dam, outstanding hitting team, hitting .334 on the year. Our Lady Devils as a team hitting .278. But again, it's been a tough year with 41 errors on the year for Hiwassee Dam. Our Lady Devils have 27 errors on the year. And man, those defensive miscues have been really big in this game today. Really big. Swing and a miss. So that's the way the inning is going to end. We leave Carly on first base, but our Lady Devils with a big inning and a 4-0 lead after 2. Stay with us, fans. We'll be back on the Maroon Devils Network. Fans, welcome back. We go to the top of the third inning. Lady Devils with a big inning with a 4-0 lead now over Hiwassee Dam here in girls softball. Over in baseball on the diamond next door, Maroon Devils have an upper hand as well with a 3-0 lead. And again, that game is, according to the scoreboard, in the bottom of the second. And the Maroon Devils only one out, one on in baseball with a 3-0 lead. Here we go. Riley Rawls wind up, fouled off, out of play. And batting now for the Lady Eagles of Hiwassee Dam. Going to be number 6, Olivia Williams, the left fielder. For the Lady Eagles, Josie Ware is going to be on deck. Josie is the flex player and is the catcher for the Lady Eagles. Swing and a miss. Strike 2. Riley Rawls having a good day so far. Already 5 strikeouts unofficially. And we're just in the top of the third, so she has 5 strikeouts in the first 2 innings. And now make it 6. Off-speed pitch, got her. So a strikeout. Olivia Williams goes down, and it's going to be top of the lineup now. And Olivia McNabb, and Olivia, as we mentioned, one of the best players in the league, hitting .578. That is the second best batting average in the conference. 20 runs scored, 26 hits, 20 RBIs, 6 doubles, 3 triples, 4 home runs, 14 stolen bases, and a pretty good pitcher too. So again, we're seeing some of the top players in the league going head-to-head here in this softball game. I know in the standings, you look at Robbinsville and Murphy, and they have some outstanding players, no doubt. But they're in first and second right now. But our Lady Devils and Hiwassee Dam right now battling for third and fourth. If our Lady Devils win today, that would give us a lock on third place. Pitch high for a ball, because that would improve our Lady Devils to a 7-4 conference mark and drop Hiwassee Dam to 5-6 with only one game left, and that's tomorrow at Hiwassee Dam. We hope you can make the journey over. Baseball and softball both on the road tomorrow over in Cherokee County. Just keep going through Murphy and just keep going. There's a foul ball out of play. Maroon Devils are knocking the cover off the baseball next door as they now have, I believe, a 5-0 lead. Well, maybe just 4. I saw one guy come in and another runner advance all the way to third base. Over in baseball, that's Rowan Ellis over on third base in baseball. Maroon Devils have a 4-0 lead. And that's the same score we have in softball. How about that? Swing and a miss. Riley Rawls is pitching an outstanding game, facing one of the best hitters in the league. And again, we have some of the best hitters in the league of our own here on the other side. There's a high foul ball out of play, right behind the Lady Devil dugout. Again, congratulations to our seniors on senior night in baseball. Lawson Woodard, Derek Arellano, Carter Hayes, and Braden Ruwe. 4 seniors on the baseball diamond. Fine young men. No seniors on this Lady Devil baseball softball team. And boy, I tell you what, I think there are good things ahead. I really do. As you know, our Lady Devils had some outstanding years. Here's a ground ball to first base, and it's going to be a forced play. Good job over there defensively for the Lady Devils at first base by Faith Woodard. Avery McNabb is going to be hitting now for the Lady Eagles. Struck out last time, and Brinkley Payne is going to be on deck. Talking about some of the great days and so many great trips down to Walnut Creek. Pitch in for a ball from Rawls. Our Lady Devils had such a great run. Smoky Mountain Conference champions in 2005, 2006, 2007, 2008, and 2009, and 2010. Missed it in 11 and came back and won it again in 2012. We were in the state championship Final Four in 06, 07. We were state runner-up in 08, back in the Final Four in 09 and 2010. Man, that was a run in softball that I haven't seen since, I don't think, by any team in the conference. I could be wrong, but I doubt it. Off speed, Riley Rawls, another big strike as it catches Avery McNabb looking. Brinkley Payne is going to be on deck now. 2 down. Pitch just missing for a ball. By the way, in case you're wondering, this is the last week of the regular season. Today and tomorrow, weather permitting tomorrow, and it's looking good, by the way. This will wind up the regular season, and then the state playoffs are going to be announced either over the weekend or on no later than Monday. There's a shot that's going to be into left field, but foul. Making a diving play over there. Got to give her credit for the effort. Is going to be Maddie Bird. That ball was foul, and Maddie gets up and she's okay, but she made a diving effort over there for a foul ball, and hope she's okay. She's kind of bending over a little bit. Hope she's okay. All right, here we're ready to go with 2 out. Avery McNabb batting again, facing the Lady Devils, Riley Rawls. Off speed, low for a ball. And that is the first walk of the day. Brinkley Payne is hitting now. Brinkley struck out last time, and she's batting with 2 out and 1 on. Over on the baseball diamond, Maroon Devils, as they go to the top of the third with a 5-0 lead over Hiwassee Dam in baseball play. Again, all these teams will play again tomorrow over in Cherokee County at Hiwassee Dam. Baseball and softball. Talking, as I had a thought earlier, talking to some of the Hiwassee Dam baseball players walking into the fields here today. I said, hey, how was the trip over? And they said, long. And I laughed and said, yeah, the Maroon Devils get to make that long bus ride tomorrow over to Hiwassee Dam. So it is kind of a long trip. You got to go, through Murphy. And if you've never been, keep going over. If you've ever been to the Fields of the Woods, the Ten Commandment location, that is really interesting to see. If you've never been, you ought to go see it. The windup and the throw. Riley Rawls ground ball. Kennedy Anthony almost had it at shortstop. Knocked it down. Can't make the play, though, but kept it in the infield. Now runners at first and second. Eric Stevenson's pulling for a Lady Devil win today. I know he is. He is here, of course, watching Allie over at third base. All right. Now let's see. Are we going to have a potential change? We're seeing some. It looks like we may have a change maybe for Hiwassee Dam. I think Sharon Burrow went over there, the scorekeeper, to get the change from the Eagle head coach. And it looks like I really don't see it. I don't think I see a change. No, I do, actually. Katie McNabb is going to be hitting now, as Brinkley Payne is down at first base with that single. Another ground ball. This one is shortstop. Kennedy has it, goes to first. Man, she's got an arm and guns down the batter, which is, again, number 32. And it was Sky Taylor hitting. Sky Taylor was hitting and grounded out to shortstop. So the Lady Eagles leave two stranded, and we go to the bottom of the third. The Lady Devils on top 4-0. More softball coming up. Fans, welcome back. We go to the bottom of the third inning. Lady Devils with a 4-0 lead over Hiwassee Dam. And at the plate, facing Olivia McNabb, is going to be Kaylee Parker. Kaylee struck out first time. Maddie Bird, let's see, is going to be on deck with Addison Jenkins. We're on the bottom of the third. 4-0 Lady Devil lead here in Smoky Mountain Conference Showdown. This is the last week of the regular season, as we complete a thought we had just a few minutes ago. Either this weekend or even as late as Monday, the playoff situation will be announced. Pitch in for a ball. Talking to Coach Toby Burrell before the game. Coach Burrell has had a long day today. Our thoughts and prayers going out for him and Sharon. And but he's like, yeah, I'd love to be able to make plans and pitch in for a strike, because we think the Lady Devils will be on the road somewhere. And of course, they got to get a bus and everything and get that lined up for potential play on Tuesday. Oh, pitch in for a ball. So I believe that's only the second walk we have had all day between these two outstanding pitchers. Kaylee is on. Maddie Bird hitting with Addison Jenkins on deck. As we mentioned, our Lady Devils right now still fighting for third place. With a win today, they can nail that down in Smoky Mountain Conference play. Pitch in for a strike. Over on the baseball diamond, third inning. And Hiwassee Dam making noise now. They have a couple of runners on with 2 out in the top of the third, but the Maroon Devils with a 5-0 lead in baseball. Here's the pitch from McNabb. Foul ball out of play. But now in baseball, Hayesville has pretty much wrapped up the Smoky Mountain Conference Championship. They are undefeated. They have had a great year, obviously. We played them close twice, but undefeated in conference play. Pitch low and heading on down to second base. Good hustle by Kaylee Parker. And now Hiwassee Dam has scored over on the baseball diamond. And I believe it's going to be 5-2. It is. Maroon Devils lead 5-2 in baseball. Here in softball, Lady Devils up 4-0. Pitch in the dirt. And scooping it up behind the plate back there. Good job by Josie Ware. When I first looked at that roster, I thought I said Josie Wales, one of my all-time favorite Clint Eastwood movies. But, oh, there's another wild pitch, and hustling on down is going to be Kaylee Parker at third. That pitch in the dirt. 2 in a row now from McNabb. But Josie Wales, Clint Eastwood, great movie. But this is Josie Ware, the catcher for the Lady Eagles. Pitch low, this one almost in the dirt. That's going to be ball 4. So right now, Olivia McNabb having a little bit of a control situation. Walking 2 and a couple of wild pitches. And Maddie Bird is on first. And you know she's going to hustle on down to second with a runner at third base. Addison Jenkins batting. Second base empty. And here's a foul ball. So Maddie had a good jump, but oh, they're going to say, wait a minute. I think it must have hit Addison a little bit, so she goes to first base. So they're going to say she was hit by the pitch. Bases are loaded, and Allie Stevenson, I believe, is going to be batting. Allie, one of the few freshman starters on this Maroon Devil lineup. Of course, Mackenzie Bird, another freshman starting today as well. So good to see these freshmen getting it done for the Lady Devils. Allie Stevenson hitting. Mackenzie Bird is going to be on deck. So the freshmen are actually hitting back-to-back, Allie and Mackenzie. The windup from McNabb, swing and a miss for a strike. Again, bases loaded. And according to my unofficial stats, no out. Nobody out, bases loaded, 4-0 lead. Bottom 3. The windup from McNabb. Here's a bunt foul down the third base side. So Allie will come back and try again. Again, Mackenzie on deck, then Riley Rawls. Over in baseball, a quick update. In the bottom of the third, the Maroon Devils have a 5-2 lead over the Eagles in baseball next door. Don't forget, fans, we hope you can make the journey through Nantahala Gorge over to Hiwassee Dam tomorrow. That'll be the regular season finale for both teams, baseball and softball in both schools. As this is the last week of the regular season, playoffs begin next week. Our Lady Devils likely on the road next Tuesday somewhere. Wind up and the pitch, swing and a miss. And that's going to be one down here. Mackenzie Bird batting now. I believe Mackenzie was hit by a pitch last time as well. So the freshmen, Allie and Mackenzie back to back. Then we go to Riley Rawls and the top of the lineup here. Again, bases loaded, one down. Mackenzie from the left side of the plate. Pitch in for a strike from McNabb. Again, McNabb, along with Riley Rawls, two of the best pitchers in the league. McNabb on the year. Her opponents, there's a foul ball, are only hitting 180 against her this year in 57 innings pitched, 96 strikeouts, 32 walks, 939 pitches. But again, the Lady Devils, Riley Rawls and Murphy's Paisley Johnson back-to-back for the strikeout lead in the Smoky Mountain Conference. Coming into play today, Paisley with 131, Riley with 129. Riley already has several today, so. Here's the windup from McNabb. Pitch in, missing. Bases loaded. Bottom three, 4-0 Lady Devils, in case you're just tuning in. Emma Dingle behind the camera. Glad to have you along. Pitch in, that's going to be a call, third strike, I believe. Yep. So 2 strikeouts in a row here for Olivia McNabb, and the bases are still loaded with Riley Rawls, who has struck out and got a big base hit last time that knocked in 2 of the 4 Maroon Devil runs. So 2 big RBIs for Riley Rawls last time. Kennedy Anthony on deck, another big bat coming up. Pitch high for a ball, and everybody stays. As again, Josie Ware behind the plate. And this is tough on catchers. When you got the bases loaded and you're behind the plate, you just don't want the ball to get through, even a wild pitch, which sometimes you can't help, but man, it's tough. A lot of, pitch in for a strike. 1-1 the count now. But bases loaded, and the catcher is in a tight spot. Pitch gets through. It's going to be a wild pitch, and scoring from third. The Lady Devils get on the board again. Kaylee Parker coming. And again, that pitch in the dirt. A wild pitch with the run in. And everybody else advances. Now we have runners at second and third. Rawls steps back into the batter's box. First base open. 2 down. High hopper to third base. On over to first, and it's going to be no. Can't make the connection. 1 run is in. 2 more. So now the Lady Devils score 2 on another Lady Eagle error. Couldn't make the connection at first base as there was not a clean catch. So 2 more runs are in, and Riley Rawls gets a couple of RBIs on an error. And again, it has been a tough day. That's 1, 2, 3, 4 unofficial errors now on the Lady Eagle defense. It's been tough. Big swing and a miss by Kennedy Anthony. At the plate, having a great year, hitting the ball for the Lady Devils, and a great year at shortstop. Down at first base, of course, Jaden Smiley. Outstanding pinch runner, and she's been doing it a lot. Pitch missing for a ball. So now the Lady Devils with a 7-0 lead, scoring on those last 2 runs as the throw from third got by the first baseman. That allowed for the 2 runs to score. Pitch high for a ball. Over in baseball, going to the top of the 4th inning, it's Maroon Devils 5, Hiwassee Dam 2. So both teams with a lead right now. The Lady Devils with a comfortable 7-0 lead. Kennedy Anthony, base hit right by first base. Rounding second, coming to third, and scoring, I've got to believe, Coach Toby Burrell waving Jaden Smiley on in, and down at third base with a stand-up triple is Kennedy Anthony. That was a ball that drives defensive players crazy. It was right down the first base line. It was hit hard, and it rolled all the way to the fence. First baseman couldn't make the play. Right fielder couldn't get over here to the ball in time. And again, Jaden Smiley scored all the way from third for an 8-0 lead. Man, what a big hit by Kennedy Anthony. That's just one of those balls that, again, it was hit too hard for the first baseman to make a play, and it was hit down the line all the way to the corner of the fence where right and left fielders just go to die, if you know what I mean. When the ball is over there, you just run as hard as you can to try to get it back into the infield. But there's nothing you can do to stop an extra base hit on that kind of a shot right down the line. And it was screaming. Well hit by Kennedy. And the Lady Devils here on the bottom of the third with an 8-0 lead. And it looks like it's going to be a timeout as the Lady Eagles are going to make a pitching change. So we'll take a break as well. While that happens, we'll be back in just a moment on the Maroon Devils Network. Fans, here we go. Pitching change for the Lady Eagles, and already it's having a tough start. Coming on to pitch for the Lady Eagles is Olivia Williams, number 6. And the first pitch is going to be in the dirt for a wild pitch, and that scores another Lady Devil run. Another Lady Devil run. I believe that probably was Kennedy Anthony, yeah, who rifled that triple down right field a moment ago. She just scored from third on that wild pitch. And again, it's been a tough day for Hiwassee Dam defensively. Foul ball off the bat of another big bat. Man, I wouldn't want to face these batters either. Behind Kennedy is Carly Tisateski. Carly has been on twice with a base hit and got on with an error last time. This time the bases are empty. But again, the Lady Devils now with a 9-0 lead. And if this holds with another run, could be a 5-run Mercy win. 10-run lead after 5, and the game's over. That's the high school rule in softball and baseball, as it should be. Over on the baseball diamond, 5-2, Maroon Devils with the lead. But right now, with 2 out, the boys of Hiwassee Dam with 2 on. Pitch in for a strike. Again, Carly having a great year again. Her bat is so valuable, but what Carly does behind the plate is outstanding. Her working relationship with Riley Rawls is really good. Oh, there's a shot. Oh, right in the glove of the center fielder. That ball was a rocket, but it's going to be caught out there by, that is the center fielder. It looks like Katie McNabb. Man, she just ran straight up, and that ball popped right in her glove. So just a great catch on a ball well hit by Carly. We go to the top of the fourth. It's Swain 9, Hiwassee Dam 0. We'll be right back. Vince, here we go in the top of the fourth inning. Leading it off here for the Lady Eagles of Hiwassee Dam. As, well, they're in a hole right now, 9-zip to the Lady Devils. And leading off here is going to be number 10, Katie McNabb, one of 3 McNabbs on this Eagle team. Katie got on with an error last time. And a quick 2-strike count. Riley Rawls having a big day for the Lady Devils right now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 strikeouts unofficially on the afternoon. She has been very hard to hit. So far, unofficially, only 2 hits on the day. And again, my stats are unofficial. Swing and a miss. Off-speed pitch. Gets the batter, and that's going to be out number 1. And again, that is strikeout number 7 for Riley Rawls. And that should bring up Bella Stiles with Gracie Rhodes on deck now for the Lady Eagles. Again, in their solid blue with black pants, our Lady Devils, and white tops with gray pants, maroon stripes. And now the sun is starting to, I'm sure, be an issue for both teams on defense, especially off-speed pitch missing, especially for players at second base, first base, center field, and right field. When you're out there in those positions, that sun is right in your face as it sets over toward Hazel Creek. 1 down. Off-speed missing high. Quick update in baseball, 5-3. Of the fourth, Maroon Devils. And again, congratulations to the 4 seniors on senior night. Braden Ruwe, number 1. Also number 3, Carter Hayes. Number 6, Derek Arellano. And number 7, Lawson Woodard. 4 seniors we recognized in pregame activities, and good guys. Carter Hayes going to be playing baseball next year at Milligan over in Johnson City, Tennessee. We wish him the best. But hey, before that, though, the Maroon Devils will be in playoff activity next week in baseball, just like our Lady Devils are in softball. Off speed, called a strike. Riley Rawls really handcuffing some of the Lady Eagles with an off-speed pitch. That has been a real weapon here today. It has really been catching the hitters for the Lady Eagles off balance. Big swing and a miss, and that's going to be the second strikeout of this inning. As Bella Stiles goes down swinging, Gracie Rhodes, the Lady Eagle hitter now with nobody on and 2 out, I believe, unless they make a change. Let's see. And nobody in the batter's box yet. Now, there we go. Yep, it is going to be number 1, Gracie Rhodes. Pitch in for a strike. One thing about it, Riley Rawls has been on today. Only 1 walk on the day. McNabb on the other side has issued a couple of walks before she was replaced in relief. There's a ground ball. Oh, no, right back a line drive, right in the glove. Great catch by Riley Rawls in the pitching circle. That ball almost on the ground, but Rawls digs it out for out number 3. We go to the bottom of the 4th. It's Swain 9, Lady Eagles 0. We'll be back. Fans, here we go. Bottom of the 4th inning as the Lady Devils come out swinging. And here's one down the left field line. Is it going to be foul? No, it's going to be in. Rounding first, coming into second. Is she going to go for 3? No, holding down to second base with a stand-up double is going to be Faith Woodard. Big, big bat and a good way to start the top of the inning. So a big double by Faith, and that'll bring up Kaylee Parker. As we mentioned, if the Lady Devils get one more run, at least, and then hold Hiwassee Dam scoreless in the top of the 5th inning, this game is going to be over with a 10-run mercy rule. Over in baseball, it's now 5-3. Maroon Devils on top, and that game is in the bottom of the 4th inning with the Maroon Devils hitting in baseball. And as we've been reminding you, here's the pitch. Swing and a miss for a strike. Coming on in relief for Hiwassee Dam is Olivia Williams, the starting left fielder wearing number 6, and she is coming on in relief of Olivia McNabb. And pitch in off speed for a ball. And again, it was a tough game for McNabb. Not making excuses, but there were some errors in the infield that really hurt Hiwassee Dam so far today. But this game is not over. So who knows what is coming up next. Swing and a miss for a strike. And then it was a little bit of a trouble finding the strike zone as a couple of wild pitches got through that added to this Lady Devil 9-0 lead right now. Again, not being critical, but that's kind of the way things happen. Pitch in the dirt, but again, Ware digging it up this time. Down at Second base, Faith Woodard. Kaylee Parker batting. Maddie Bird is going to be on deck. There's a shot into center field. Going to be at least a base hit. One hopper. Ball quickly back into the infield by the center fielder out there, Katie McNabb. But again, a solid base hit by Kaylee Parker. Now it's going to be Maddie Bird batting. Maddie on the day got on with an error and walked last time. Addison Jenkins going to be on deck. But now the Lady Devils, runners on the corner, second base open and taken off. As expected is going to be Kaylee Parker. No throw down to second with a runner on third. Over in baseball now as they go to the, I'm guessing, top of the fifth inning. It's still Swain 5, Hiwassee Dam 3 in baseball. As they should be in the, oh, there's another hit by pitch. Maddie Bird is on. Maddie has been on all three times with an error, a walk, and now hit by a pitch. And Addison Jenkins is coming up. Addison was hit by a pitch last time. Had a big single her first time at bat for the Lady Devils today. Pitch in. There's a ground ball to first base, and it's going to be forced play out. But coming home, the run is going to score. And starting to take off is Maddie Bird, but now the throw into home plate. And safe at home plate, another run scores for the Lady Devils. Heads up running by Kaylee Parker. And the Lady Devils just scored 2. And again, there was some good gambling over there at first base by Kaylee Parker. She started to run, the throw came over, then they started to throw to second, then breaking, the run came in, and the Lady Devils now with an 11-0 lead. Again, just a couple of miscues throwing the ball around the infield, costing Hiwassee Dam at least one of those 2 runs. So the Lady Devils now with an 11-0 lead. Big swing and a miss for a strike. And that is Allie Stevenson. Allie hit into a fielder's choice first time and struck out last time. Mackenzie Bird on deck. But again, now at first base, the Lady Devils still rocking and rolling on offense. In the circle, Olivia Williams. There's a high fly, and it's going to be caught in center field. That's another great catch out there today by the center fielder for Hiwassee Dam. Doing a good job out there, Katie McNabb. One of the McNabbs, 3 of them on this team, and that's going to be out number 2. Mackenzie Bird hit by a pitch and struck out in 2 times. Batting for the Lady Devils. Williams to wind a big swing and a miss. Maddie Bird started to take off down at first base, but now hangs tight. Mackenzie Bird, again, another outstanding freshman on this Lady Devil softball team. Here's a foul ball on an attempted bunt. Again in baseball, 5-3, Maroon Devils on top as they are in the top of the 5th inning, no out. Hiwassee Dam, nobody on. In baseball, don't forget both these teams, or I should say all 4 of these teams will play at Hiwassee Dam tomorrow. Swing and a miss. Mackenzie a big cut, and that's going to be out number 3. So here's the deal. Hiwassee Dam coming to bat, and they must score at least 2 runs to keep this game alive. The Lady Devils with an 11-0 lead. And if the Lady Eagles don't get at least 2, this game is over after 4.5 innings. We go to the top of the 5th. We'll be back after this timeout. The Lady Devils with a huge advantage here, 11-0 lead, top of the 5th inning, as the Lady Eagles of Hiwassee Dam trying to stay alive here on the top of the 5th inning. Riley Rawls has been all but unhittable. There's a swing and a miss for strike one as we get things underway here in the 5th inning. At the plate for the Lady Eagles here is going to be Callie Hagelin, who came on to play second base. Callie struck out her first time. Olivia Williams is going to be coming up, and Josie Ware, according to the lineup I have. As Callie steps back into the batter's box here. Number 8. Foul ball out of play. Again, over in baseball, 5-3. They are in the top of the 5th inning. There's a ball hit into the outfield by the Eagles, going to be dropping in for a base hit. So now the Hiwassee Dam Eagles have scored, and now there's a throw down to second for the out. But the Eagles, I think, make it a one-run game, 5-4, I think. Here's another foul ball. So it is over in baseball. The Maroon Devil boys are going to be batting in the bottom of the 5th with a one-run lead, 5-4 in baseball. Now we're in the top of the 5th in softball. Nobody out, nobody on. Lady Devils with a commanding 11-0 lead here in Smoky Mountain Conference play. Rawls has been tough in the pitching circle today. That pitch in for a ball. Rawls again unofficially 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 strikeouts on the day. Unofficially in 4 innings. That's, do the math, that's 2 an inning. That's great. That is just great. Great pitching. The windup. And it's going to be a call strike, and that's going to be another punch out as Callie Hagelin goes down looking for one down. And that'll bring up the pitcher who came on last inning, Olivia Williams. The starting left fielder came on in relief of Olivia McNabb in the pitching circle. I have a feeling we'll be seeing McNabb again tomorrow in that final game of the regular season at Hiwassee Dam. But again, if the Lady Devils hang on to win today, they have third place locked up as Swain would go to 7-4, pitch in for a strike. Hiwassee Dam would drop to 5-6, and that would give the Lady Devils a lock on third. Robbinsville and Murphy still fighting it out for first and second. Nobody can catch them. They have at least a 3-game lead with 2 games left in the regular season for all these teams this week. Playoffs begin next week. We'd love to be broadcasting. I'm not sure what that's going to be, though. Anything I would say would be pure speculation. Rawls with a windup and a foul ball out of play off the bat of Olivia Williams. On deck is going to be Josie Ware. But again, Swain will make the trip, baseball and softball, through Nanahala Gorge, over through Murphy, and on over to Hiwassee Dam tomorrow for the final games of the regular season. Off speed, and there's another strike. And that is out number 2. Man, 2 big outs. And again, that off-speed pitch has just been a weapon for Riley Rawls today. 2 out now. And the Lady Eagles are going to have a, let's see, who is going to be batting? That is number 15. Oh, that's going to be Olivia McNabb. There we go. Olivia McNabb, top of the lineup now. And again, one of the more dangerous hitters in the conference at the plate. On the day, Olivia with a triple and was left stranded on the first bat of the day for Hiwassee Dam, and then she grounded to third last time, or grounded to first, actually. Pitch in for a ball. McNabb, Carly Tisateski, 2 of the best hitters in the conference average-wise. As we mentioned, Zoe Schuler hitting .581 for Robbinsville. Olivia McNabb hitting .578. Carly Tisateski hitting .545. There's a shot. That's what we were talking about. The big bat of McNabb. Going to be at least a double. Throw coming in. Now throw coming to third, and just beating the throw into third with her second triple of the day is Olivia McNabb. And she's on with 2 out. As we mentioned, she led off the first batter of the day in the top of the first inning with a triple and was left stranded. Avery McNabb now hitting for the Lady Eagles, and Avery a tough out as well, hitting .325. A freshman. Pitch in for a strike, but the Lady Devils trying to get this out and force the game over with the 10-0 mercy rule. Lady Devils up 11-0. As we mentioned, Hiwassee Dam must score at least 2. Now it looks like McNabb is going to be replaced by a pinch runner. She's at third, kind of rubbing her left hip. We hope she's going to be okay, and she's going to be replaced, I believe, by Brinkley Payne. And now McNabb gets a little help coming off the field from Payne. Actually coming on to run is going to be Shelby Kester. I hope I said that right. Shelby Kester, number 14. And again, McNabb coming off limping somewhat. And that's not good for the Lady Eagles. Olivia McNabb is one of the top players in the conference. And she does everything well. So now after McNabb is replaced on the bases, it looks like Brinkley Payne is... Now Brinkley Payne is going to be on deck, and it's Avery McNabb hitting for Hiwassee Dam. Avery on the day with a strikeout and walks in 2 times. McNabb, not a big power hitter, 1 double, 1 triple on the year, no home runs, but again, still a dangerous player. If it's one thing Hiwassee Dam normally does well, it's hit the ball. Their team batting average is, there's a ground ball to shortstop, on over to first base, ball game. That is out number 3, and the Lady Devils win with a mercy rule. Talking about the team batting average, Hiwassee Dam .334 as a team, which is outstanding, but not today, as Riley Rawls gets it done unofficially on the day, giving up 1, 2, 3 hits. And again, my stats are unofficial, but 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 strikeouts in 5 innings of play. As the Lady Devils win it 11-0, fans are going to be going to Hiwassee Dam tomorrow, and that'll be the final game of the regular season. So good luck to baseball and softball. One update on baseball before we leave the air. In the bottom of the 5th inning, the Maroon Devils have a 6-4 lead with a runner on third and no out in baseball next door. So that's the way it is there. But hey, here in softball, Lady Devils wrap up 3rd place in the Smoky Mountain Conference. They have locked it down with the final game of the regular season coming up tomorrow at Hiwassee Dam. Thanks to Emma Dingle, Joe Holt, and all the gang. Until next time, Gary Ayers saying so long here on the Maroon Devils Network.